Hi friends, welcome to another edition of techVIDEO. Today I want to talk about why in 2019 offline channel will gain much more significance in terms of smartphone sales. Well, we have seen in the past couple of years, online has seen uh, phenomenal growth. We reached a we reached a point when we saw at least around 4 out of 10 smartphones being sold through online channels, in which predominantly were Flipkart and Amazons of the world. But there is a shift, gradual shift taking place wherein we are seeing things turning positive for the offline channel. Now, there are obvious reasons to it. No doubt that online channels have substantially grown their reach, and as of now, they have huge kind of presence and reach in terms of geographies. Um, I think by pin code level, they are, both of these major two platforms are reaching now over 22,000 pin code destinations, as we call them. But probably that's not all, and that's not what would help them. I think this is the most opportune time when there has to be a hybrid model between online and offline to reap the benefits of both. I think in online, the best of the benefits, apart from say bonuses and discounts, is that a person gets a choice. So you can literally have a list in front of you, a catalog in front of you, and select which model you want, which maybe variant, which color, and once you exactly drill down to that kind of refinement of your requirement, then you can go ahead and straight away purchase the phone. But at the same time, in the offline space, there are, I think, two elements which play a very, very critical role. One is, of course, you know, the tangibilization of the product. So a person can really look, feel, touch, experience a phone before taking a call. And second, definitely is, I would say, the role of a consultant that an offline, say, salesperson plays. And we know as we move beyond, say, tier one and major cities and towns of the country, there is a major, I would say, consultative role played by such salespeople and shop owners who have a personal connect, personal rapport, and the prospect buyer takes and values that advice very, very seriously and goes by that decision. So this is something which is, favoring offline again in 2019, wherein we are reaching a stage where, you know, as we have said in the beginning of this year, that there will be a lot many people who are a substantial number of sales for smartphones is going to come from people who are going to replace their first 4G smartphone with another one. Now there are two, you know, aspects to that. One is, of course, in major towns and cities, that kind of replacement has already taken place because things move faster in major cities and towns, and we don't find wider, I would say, replacement cycles. But in terms of where from these sales are exactly going to come out is from these smaller towns and cities and pockets of the country where people are and will be looking for replacement of their smartphones, first 4G smartphones, and would want to try out another smartphone this time. Now, that is where they would, they have a benchmark now in front of them Though, if they just kind of go by online purchase, they have an understanding, okay, the what they need to buy, at least, where they could better than the previous one. But at the same time, they have a clear cut benchmark in their minds, which they would want to compare with what they are going to buy. And that is where experiencing the phone plays a critical role. So, it's not just by going specifications, it is also by experiencing the phone, because many a times we have found users getting accustomed with a particular maybe software layer on over or top of a smartphone. So, I have personally interacted with a lot many consumers who find a particular brand of some value only because of the look and feel, the UI that it has. So in that case, UI to certain extent does play that role of differentiation. And if they have to now take a call of buying another smartphone for whatever reasons, because data suggests that there is still very very less and little loyalty among smartphone buyers with respect to brands. So they are always hunting out for new brands to experiment with. Now, in these kind of scenarios, it becomes very important that prospect buyers get a chance, get a hand on what they want to buy. This is where the online channel is going to face the hiccup, unless it is something like probably say OnePlus, where by now the user is very much aligned with what they can expect next, and the company also has been able to give something of value add, something substantial. So that is something which needs to be seen very critically, and that is where brands need to understand that probably why they need to go very very particular about offline market channel. And we have seen in the past as well, uh, maybe except for a few exceptions, brands have not been able to generally garner even a double digit market share unless they were not in present in the offline space. So offline becomes a key agenda point for the CXOs of smartphone industry in 2019. And let's see how each of the brands responds to this opportunity. Well, opportunity always comes along with challenges. So let's wait and watch how brands respond to it. Thanks for watching today's tech video. Do share your views and feedback with me. And till we meet next time, goodbye.